Throwback, 1994, when I first moved here. Amazing. The first place I went to was 11th Avenue, or 11th Street and Avenue D, I think it was, in this rat hole, New York and the East Side. I went there for a month until I moved to Chelsea and started that whole thing over. I had such an amazing time. Experience of life as I thought it was. I believed it to be. But things went different than I imagined and dreamed it to be. Very much different. In the sense that there's Monster, that's where I went. I was here with a best friend from second grade named Henry Puebla. Right from Miami, and the Palace Beach Bar. And me as the Versace regional fragrance manager down in Florida. To have moved down here from there to here was an amazing experience. But I wanted to just thank God, thank Jesus, Mary, and Joseph for the experience of a lifetime so far. I'm only halfway done. I'm halfway there. I gotta say, it's been quite the journey. I am still around. That's a miracle, right? That's 31 years in the making of Joe Reynoso. People know me as Joey, Cha-Cha, as Jose, as Joseph, and as Jojo. And everything in between. JR, who shot JR, you name it. Poncho, Jojo Dancer. Anyways, it is May 6th, May Days, 2025. And here I am, Stonewall Inn. Just do promotions here, back in my heyday, and doing the promo thing for Poison, alcohol. And yeah, I had the city, I had the gay accounts, I had the urban accounts, I had the Latino accounts, and I had about 200 accounts in my run of the city. Most of them are closed now, but it's been quite the adventure and rude awakening in many ways, and lessons upon lessons upon lessons of life as we know it. You know, you're in the United States of America, where everybody wants to be, right? Where all eyes are on the prize, where they're proud to be Babylon, where a lot of change has happened, a lot of achievement, success, and wars, and a lot of controversy, and a lot of racism. Sadly enough, that still exists, very much so. A lot of sickness, a lot of greed, but keeping it positive, a lot of pride, a lot of beauty, a lot of runway, a lot of fashion, a lot of drinking, a lot of feasting, having the best of all worlds right here. Every nation making their mark here, right? Well, I want to be the first one to announce this great news, this great discovery as I'm finding and unfolding as I speak, and let the world know, because I'm not going a shady route. I'm not going a route that won't listen to me anyway. Being denied most everything that I've been offering after being like slightly the mayor here in Manhattan, but feeling like that and feeling so loved and so popular and so glamorous and fierce and young and happy and in love. All those things came shattering down to the reality that happened before me. In October 31st, 2016. And from that point on to this point, I pretty much have been rejected and have lost catastrophically everything that I thought was part of me. I was part of them. Humans, and in the things that were mine that I purchased, like my homes, like my cars, like my jewelry, like my clothing. They didn't get what they wanted. They really, really wanted my soul. They really, really wanted my spirit, my light, my truth, my joy. They stole a lot of things, material things I didn't come here in the world with, and I'm certainly not leaving with any of them. I'm still, I came here in my spirit for a mission in 1971, Christmas Day to be specific, and I will continue on my spirit and light with it, both here and out there, with the Almighty, the Most High, the one and only. I am so proud of my God, my Jesus, my Mary, my Joseph, and I am. I said I am who I am, Joseph, in the shadows of his path 4,000 years ago, on 1,000,000 days to follow, came the perfect one. Everyone should be walking in those footsteps in this path and shadows of Christ. I get the glory of having the name in my name. That is priceless. Took me a while to figure it out, just last year. Christ. In my name, in my mother's background, is Cristancho, and that's Christ. In my illusion and delusion, or lunaticness that many of you will think that I am and have called me, I'm telling you naturally, that's what I feel. It's mine, no one else's. So is the ray of light that I came into. My mother, my father, Ray knows so. Ray knows so. And I am guarded by my middle name, my confirmation name, Miguel. It's so strong. It is so strong. People try coming over me, attacking me, and they can't do it. They try killing me and poisoning me, and they just cannot do it. That is the strength that is walking me through the shadows of the past 4,000 years and 1,000,000 days. 2,000,000 days to now, where I am keeping my spirit alive, and through that to be eternal, immortal, because that is Christ. And that is the gift. And that is something I'm purifying and I'm protecting and I'm sharing too. Because God knows, anyone that knows me, is I've shared everything in my life. I love to give. And I was taken advantage of by just about everyone I ever met. Where are they now? Just my niece Amanda and my mother, my father. Where are they now? There's a lot of history inside my story and a lot of links to everything going on currently in the world. This is my take. This is my version of it. This is my truth. And I will tell you right now, I'm standing here in front of the Stonewall Inn, a bar, and a memorial that's ahead of me on Christopher Street and Gay Street. I'll tell you, 1994 to 2003, I was negative in my test results that were the human concern of the 80s, called HIV turned AIDS turned Africa, because that was man-made in my take, my version of my experience, and what I'm seeing and feeling and learning and knowing that it is definitely man-made. just as the pattern, just as COVID was marked in us as such an evil disease made by man, selfish men, greedy men, evil men. They are the 1% billionaire club. They are the ones. They know. They're scared of me. I want them to be scared of me because they need to do what my vision is. And I'm not going to let go of this world the day I die until it's fulfilled. And that is, they let go of everything that they stole from us in this world and return it. And they have to. They leave it behind, go to Mars, go to Saturn, go wherever they want. They get their freedom at least, you know. I'm not the one that's going to kill them before someone else does. The 1% billionaire club, anyone that's a billionaire. So do the figuring out on that. I can help you, but that'll be another day. I just wanted to finish telling you my story about the disease called, the epidemic called HIV/AIDS. So 45 years now of this sickness that was posed on gays first as a test market and then put onto it was tweaked and made stronger and more potent to the lives of the Africans. And that now currently in the total number of AIDS and the HIV infected individuals in the world, human beings in the world are, I'm going to guess a good rough number, they're about 70%, the highest number. And it's a mix of black African women and black African children, mostly babies. That's their goal. That was their mission. The ones that created it. Because it's not natural. It is man-made. It is monster-made. I am living proof of it as I speak right now. That it has been already mentioned. I will be the first to be the one that proves it. That they put me through hell for 30 years. And they gave it to me in 2003 to 2004. And they played a narrative that is made me look like a monster in my record. Intentionally. They did. The medical field of Helen Lord and anything attached to it, like Mount Sinai, the Research Center at Rockefeller, the Columbia Presbyterian, all this tests, all those research projects that they had me under, the gallons and gallons of blood yearly that they stole from me to sneak peek into my DNA. They found the one that cured. They found the one that was the robbery of my DNA and composition. But they don't know. They don't realize what they still don't have in me. There's Dr. Marty Markovich behind it. Dr. Danielle Ferrer. There is Dr. Richie Tran, Dr. Jose, Dr. Sean Wolf, Dr. Javier, Dr. Pat, and many, many more. The nurses, the psychiatrists, all the psychiatrists I've seen behind it, trying to kill me, trying to give me medicines that would counteract, like opposite, and make people, and is known and on the paper of its literature that would make people, it was making people commit suicide. And they were prescribing me to 3 of those types, and I didn't take any. And guess what? I stopped taking my medicine. The 7 or 10 different medicines that they put me on through my 23-year run of having HIV, testing positive to now. This year I stopped. About 4 months ago, I stopped taking the poison, what they call medicine, the trillion-dollar monster, and growing for these big pharma companies and these attorneys making lawsuits. I'm going to call out every single person that was involved in the destruction of me, because it is the destruction of this community that they are involved in. So I'm not doing it selfishly and just to promote to be the face of this miracle, right? I'm doing it for the people that have it, the people that have died from it, and the people that might be getting it and don't know they have it. I'm doing it to stop Africa from being slaughtered. I need them to come clean, and I need to cure all of them because they have the cure. I have the cure too. That'll be another time that I can go in detail with that. It's real. I need justice to be served, and I'm gonna stand strong and firm. That I feel stronger and look younger than I did when I first got it 23 years ago. At 54 this year, I feel as good as I did at 30. And the hell they put me through, and the robbery of my home, and the invasion of these monsters that came intruders of my life, and my family, even my best friends, my workplace, my community itself, turning their backs on me. I forgive you all. I forgive you all. I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to go through what I went through. I want you to be cured. If you're anywhere near this, or anyone in your family is near this weapon that they used against us in Africa, I did 3 tests. 3 tests, one in DC, one in Philly, and one today. The blood work came out negative in all 3. So it speaks volumes. There's no excuses. Don't shut this down and be like, oh, he's putting a show or dramatic or whatever you want to call it. I've been called everything in the book to death. Even after my death, that I'm supposedly dead, they're still collecting money. Yeah, sick people. They'll be all called out. All the companies, all the doctors, all the family members. They need to own what they did. I don't own it anymore, but I forgive them. I forgive them. God have mercy on their souls, but I forgive them. But I want you to know in the future, and the children, this is for all ages to hear, that once we realize and we know that we have, as human beings, fully human beings, man to woman and everything in between, that was born the natural way, we're God. We're God together. God tells us in so many ways. I think he messed up by giving us free will, because I'm furious at that in the behaviors I'm seeing now. The people that don't understand what I say, or are so cruel, so manipulative, so psychopathic. I didn't know that existed. I didn't know that was real. And it's not real. It's monstrous. It's very dangerous. What is real is us, human beings. We have the power to make it all right again. There's going to be ups and downs. Yes, of course. We made them that way. It's us. We made all this happen. But there's consequences too. And I am going to go to the end with it. Trust me, you can't kill me. You've already tried. And I've proven that I beat you. But I am bigger than you that tried. Thank you. Happy Pride. God bless America. And I have a lot more where that came from. God loves you. I'm Jesus and Mary and Joseph. And I'm right here. Amen.